I will always bring this up for the rest of his motherfucking
Don't
life.
get me wrong, I'm still a petty bitch, and I'll still talk my shit. Don't get me wrong, I'm still a petty bitch, and I'll still
I'm that bitch.
talk my shit.
I'm that bitch. I'm that bitch. I'm that bitch.
Whatever.
I'm that bitch.
There's different technicalities to the shit, but
I'm that bitch. I'm that bitch. I'm that bitch.
I'm just saying, whatever negativity. Hold on. Hello.
Call me like 5 hours away.
All right.
I will always bring this up for the rest of his motherfucking life. I'm that bitch. I'm that bitch. I'm that bitch.
Don't get me wrong, I'm still a petty bitch, and I'll still talk my shit.
I'm that bitch. I'm that bitch. I'm that bitch. I'm just playing.
Don't get me wrong, I'm still a petty bitch, and I'll still talk my shit.
I'm that bitch. I'm that bitch. I'm that bitch. I'm just playing.
Don't get me wrong, I'm still a petty bitch, and I'll still talk my shit.
I'm that bitch. I'm that bitch. I'm that bitch. I'm just playing. I will always bring this up for the rest of his motherfucking life. I will always bring this up for the rest of his motherfucking life. I will always bring this up for the rest of his motherfucking life. Ooh, why Fashion Nova keep hitting me up though? Cause I'm that bitch.
Hey guys, hello. I was like, you know what? Okay, Olivia, we get it, girl. We get it, girl. We get it. Okay, we know, girl. If you are, act like it. Act like it. Check. Cut the check. Cut the check. Cut the check. Cut the check. Hey. Good morning. Good morning. Can we say cut the check? Good morning, guys. Why does it look so dark? Maybe because I don't have any lights on in here. Is that the reason? Better. Yeah, it's a little better. I'm like, it's dark in here. It looks like it's Saturday night wine time. Okay, good morning. Good morning. Good morning. How's everybody doing? How's it going? Hi, Arlene. Hi, Bobo. Cut the check. 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 Okay? Stop playing out here. All is well. How's your morning so far, guys? Virginia Remedy wants to know. Guys, good morning. We have 110. Delusional, bothered, and bitter. Who are you talking about today? Is that everybody? Is that just everyone? Guys, does anyone know how Click is doing? Chrissy loves the kids. Is anyone participating in this program? Does anyone know? I'm just curious. Because I haven't heard anything about it. But I've missed a few Chrissy lives. But I'm just putting it out there just because um since we're kind of like the watchdogs of the mommy sector. Um yes, I said it, the watchdogs, because we're watching everything. And girl, y'all love to blow a whistle. Okay, y'all love to blow a whistle. Okay, and go on and on. Can't understand how I last so long. I must have superpowers. Okay, let me stop. Let me stop. Let me stop. It's early. It's early. Blow the whistle. Okay. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Stop playing with me. I'm feeling pretty good. I got a good night's sleep. When I went to bed, my husband, hi Asia. Hi, Moving in Silence, Mary Blue, the Gang Stars. Good morning. Good morning, ladies. Shea Butter, Mary, Rose, Kanisha, Latoy. Good morning, honey. Rose of Sharon. I forgot you yesterday. I'm sorry, boo boo. Barbara, 1969. You better not get it twisted. Can y'all see my comments? Phone is acting funny. Barbara, we got you, boo boo. We see you and we see you. Okay, boo boo, you're fine. Um, uh, my husband was in the bed last night with one of we when we were sick with Rona, y'all. We had to get some heating pads, and he had that heating pad, and I was like, "That's a good idea." I put that heating pad on, girl. It took me to a whole nother dimension. I was off in the stars somewhere. I was off in the stars, and then I woke up and I turned that thing back on again. I think I probably turned it on maybe 2 times. So 3 times altogether. It was a good sleep. He had to wake me up this morning because I slept through my alarm. It's time for me to change the ring on my alarm because I'm sleeping through it now. Um, because when I finally get some good sleep, it's a wrap. V Love BBW, good morning, hon. Good morning, Mastermind. Good morning, Shay. The Arlene, pure intentions. We always talked about that. When a company that I was with always assume positive intent. So pure intentions, girl, absolutely, of course. You know who you are and whose you are, right? So absolutely. Love Noel. Good morning, my dear. Good morning. I heard the mayoress of Delusionville was on her BS last night. Girl, she's not the mayoress of Delusionville. She's she's a weirdo. She's a weirdo of the universe. She's a girl. Never mind. Never mind. Good morning. Never mind. Mrs. Roro Honeybee. Good morning, Roro Honeybee. Good morning, D Harold. Good morning, Ms. Mugga, Virginia, um, Anisha, Pineapples. Good morning, my dear. Lanice, good morning. Ruby's Life, good morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Did I say Ms. Mugga, Ms. Blue, Mary Blue? Good morning, Lady B. Um, Dr. Amira, good morning. Cassandra, I am me. Newton's third law. Newton's third law. Christmas girl, hey, what's up? I love Christmas. You guys know that. Tia 615 IDGAF. I just trying to make sure I didn't forget anyone. Kitten Zombie. Buenos dias. Good morning, hun. Lisa plus 3. Good morning. Lady B. All of my new subscribers, there's a lot of you. Thank you, everyone who's come through recently. I appreciate you. Everyone who's come through, period. Thank you. You guys have made 2021 really nice. Thank you. Virgo Doll, good morning. Kia, good morning. Once Upon a Twin Mom Life. Is it Nisha, Niche Vivi? Maybe Niche VVV. Niche VVV. Good morning, Latasha Richardson. Good morning, honey. Lady B. Ashley. I think I said for the two times. Good morning, honey. Loretta Camp. Boo boo. Good morning. Bougie Gang. Good morning. Guys, look, I didn't really do anything super duper Black Friday or Cyber Monday. Bougie Gang has 20% off. You guys, all of you, have 15% or free shipping, and that's gonna last until December 25th. So you guys go get your Bougie Gang attire on. I saw Zolo Mans had his Bougie Gang T-shirt on yesterday, and it looked nice. I was like, okay, sir, okay. Um, so look, let me tell you something, guys. Those Bougie Gang T-shirts are nice. The Bougie period. I've got mine on order. What is going on with my pup? Um, I suspect this is a call that I'm waiting for. Y'all, what do you want? Brown Sugar, good morning. NCA&T, up the road, good morning, good morning, good morning. Info, Michonne, Shawnee, good morning. Cassandra, good morning. Uh, let's see. I think I said hi to everyone. If I missed you, my bad, sis. Float down to the bottom so I can say hello. But I think I got everyone. Love the color pink. Thank you so much. This is actually, I don't want to say it's old, but it's old. I got this at a. It's obviously it's Adidas. You guys know it's my favorite. Adidas and Puma are like my favorites. And I got this in the airport. This is actually Adidas for Harley Davidson. I got this at a Harley Davidson store. And so it's kind of like a motorcycle hoodie. And I absolutely love this thing. And it's, pink is one of my favorite colors. But I love it because the three stripes are different colors. They're purple. They're purple and white and this hot pink. Um, and then it's kind of like a mesh on the inside. So it's actually pretty cool. I love it. But thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Um, but yeah, if anyone were to ask me like where I got this from, I got it at a Harley store in an airport a long time ago when I was like doing traveling for work and stuff like this. So this thing is probably 6, 7 years old, but I don't wear it enough. So but thank you. Thank you. I am fresh from the carpool line. I try not to embarrass Farah. I am not one of these moms who's wrapped up in a blanket. I don't get super duper like I'm not showing up in my mink. Even though I could let it get a little colder, and I will be wearing my mink jacket into the carpool line. But I try not to embarrass her, so I try to wash my face, put on a cute little. Because usually I come straight from carpool line to you guys. So you guys who are on carpool line and getting your kids ready, because I just did it, and boom. Okay. So we're all doing that mom life. Sometimes just take a little bit of effort to look a little extra cuter in the morning and you're going to start your day off better. And for some of you who are battling depression or holiday seasonal blues, get up, get yourself cute. It makes a difference. Good morning, Nubian Empress. Good morning, Coco. Good morning, Kia. Good morning. It makes a difference, guys. It really does. I'm telling you. Because when you look as bad as you feel, girl, what can you fucking do? You know what I'm saying? Like sometimes you just got to fake it to make it, period. You know what I'm saying? Like, especially with the kids, they got to know that mommy is okay. So sometimes we're not feeling the best, but just make your best effort to put on a good face um, until it just gets to be that it's just that's what it is. Taylor, hey boo boo, Miss Mocha, Brown Sugar, they made our kids do virtual all this week, and it will be the same after Christmas. I wonder why. Um, do you guys have an outbreak where you are? Um, it makes an absolute difference if you can, and it's not all about makeup and lip gloss and whatever. It's about just feeling good and not letting negativity overtake you, because there's a lot of people like I would never. I'm sorry. I would never. I would just never. And if I do, boom, I guess I did. You know what I mean? Maybe I changed my mind. Because I'm not one of these, I don't think, that's like, you said you would never, never, never. I mean, shit. I think I always say, look, people change their mind, guys. Give them a break, like whatever. But okay, let's get to the deal. I think school thinks the lesson exposure, so holiday period. Oh, because right after the holidays, if people were out at super spreaders and all that kind of stuff, yes, that's smart. Um, that's smart, guys. We're gonna talk about Keisha a little bit, but we're gonna do that second. Hey, Miss Pearl, how are you, y'all? I heard Olivia is out here doing the most. I did not really get to watch her stuff, y'all. I got that battery. Okay, Jasmine, I think you have an iPhone. You need to get one of these. You got to you got to get this cover cuz this makes it work better. And then I know I'm late to the party on this, guys, but this really works very good. Like I love it. And then I got this, which I guess is the super, it's like if you have an iPhone watch, it's like a big version of the charger. Y'all have seen this. And if you haven't, just look it up. Go to Best Buy. I would love virtual learning for college. I love remote. I love remote work now. Absolutely. My goodness. Um, so on top of all the shenanigans yesterday, guys, I told you this. Yes, I have. Absolutely. It makes a difference. My phone was not charged. I didn't put it on the charger last night. Did someone send me a tip? Oh, thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you. You are so sweet. Thank you. You have been looking out, and I appreciate that so much. Um, thank you, guys. Anyone who wants to send a little holiday tip my way, y'all, it's okay. Dollar sign bougie gang, okay. Um, I I told to you guys about this yesterday, and I've talked about this before. Olivia engages in something called coonery and buffoonery. Okay. Coonery is when people play up negative black stereotypes for entertainment and audience, typically um, a audience that is not of those people, like how they used to do blackface and all of that, that teeth gritting and shoe shine tap dancing and shit. Okay. They used to accuse people like Sammy Davis Jr. of doing a little bit of coonery back in the day, but I don't know. I guess that's a little bit debatable. But at the end of the day, he had a very white audience, and um, at the I think we see that Sammy Davis was a very very talented man, but he did get started very early with his brothers, and he did work in vaudeville, which were predominantly white audiences because they were segregated, and he was the entertainment as a black man, right, for white audiences. So Olivia engages, in my opinion, in a form of coonery and buffoonery. She acts like a complete asshole. And buffoonery obviously is just that, the shenanigans of a buffoon. Okay. And coonery is the shenanigans of someone playing up negative black stereotypes. And this bitch is the worst fucking offender on the goddamn YouTube streets. And I know, I don't normally cuss like that, but at the end of the day, she is despicable. Okay. I don't even find it funny as more as I find it like, bitch, you're so low. You're so low. And see, that's why black people don't accept you, because you don't accept you. I've talked about this before, like it was a damn sermon. Okay. This chick does not accept her black side. She hates her black side. She is full of self loathing. And I don't care that you have black children and that your children are chocolate. I don't care. You don't care. I don't care. Okay. Absolutely, Audrey. Look, you don't care. I don't care. I mean, your kids are who they are, and God bless them. And I hope to God they come out of this okay. Because there's nothing worse. Then and you calling, look, girl, don't think I didn't peep when you called your kids mixed last week. Let me tell you something. At the end of the day, look, you can call yourself damn Chinese if you want to. I don't care. Girl, we had a whole white woman a couple of years ago teaching black studies saying she was black and she has no parts of black in her. but she says that she identifies black. Okay, what was her name? The crazy lady. Anyway, okay, girl, do what you want. But at the end of the day, this is a woman who has a black father and a white mother. You have a man who you father children with who are black. Your kids are like a quarter white, if that, because we don't know what your mother is. We don't know what she's mixed with, but whatever she is and whatever she's not, at the end of the day, your kids have probably less white in them than I do. Okay, they have less than me. Okay, um, but I'm not the topic at this moment. Okay, but I don't call myself mixed because I'm a black woman, and you're doing a disservice to these children who have to go back 2 generations to find a white parent because you're not white. Okay, you're not white. You are not white, ma'am. You're not. Their grandmother is white. Their father is black, and you are fugazi, okay, and foolish. And your colorism and your coonery and you guys falling for this shit, bitch, my hair doesn't have to do all of this stuff. It doesn't have to because mine's not like yours. And it doesn't matter. Like, you guys, like, I'm sorry. I feel like Olivia puts batteries in people's backs. She gets y'all all riled up about the wrong things. She tries to needle at stereotypes that kind of get black women like up in arms. Bitch, I'm more offended that your ass can't read. I'm more offended that you can't cook. I'm offended that you don't have a high school diploma. I'm offended that you're 400 pounds. I'm offended that you're a whore out here on these YouTube streets. I'm offended that you give up your box any and everywhere and all your men seem to show up and talk about it. I'm more mad at the fact that you allow people to call you a fucking tuna can. Okay? Girl, you should not be worried about a damn ponytail. You should be worried about your reputation out here on these YouTube streets. Girl, you're a complete and total fool. Okay? So the fact that you are worried about a ponytail, girl, and then you showed us your father. Your father looks like Drake's father with a big old heavy ass mustache in a damn wife beater t-shirt in a blurry ass photo, which, girl, you probably don't even know what your father looks like. Because girls like you, I'm sorry. And I'm sorry, I'm not trying to offend anybody out here, and you might be mad. But at the end of the day, we all have to deal with what we have to deal with. Bitch, you probably don't even know who the fuck your father is. And who is your baby daddy? Okay? Do you know who your baby daddy is? That baby that you're carrying right now, do you know who he is? And word on the curb was that your mom, does your mom know who her baby daddy is? She got one black baby daddy. She got one Latino baby daddy. Girl, let me tell you something. If I were you, I would not have your mother put Nan video up here on these YouTube streets because people have been real nice calling your mom Stella with the boots. Well, let your mom put a pinky toe out here on these YouTube streets. We've already seen her Scientology insurance selling video, but girl, you want your mama to get done like Mom Dukes. See, stuff calmed down for Mom Dukes because Mom Dukes sat her ass down because she values that job with the state of Texas that got 1,000,001 phone calls when she was running her mouth about someone on these YouTube streets, okay? Mom Duke sat down and got grandmotherly and started being quiet about Jasmine's business because she understood that they came for her job, her good state job and her good state benefits when she got a hip out of place and she's getting close to that time where she doesn't want to have to go look for a job or work anymore, right? I would suggest if I were you, girl, you better keep it super duper cute. Because you put your mama out here on these YouTube streets, you're gonna be really upset. And Miss Stella, don't fall for the okey doke. Don't fall for the okey doke. You get to drinking one night and talking, and you get to talking too much about your daughter. You two are gonna fall out. So I would suggest you need to go earn your money a different type of way. I don't know if Jasmine's been over there trying to tell you, yeah, girl, get that money because my mom makes about whatever she makes. At the end of the day, Jasmine, I'm still now we know that Mr. Jack lost a cousin or something or whatever, but at the end of the day, your mom has promised 2 giveaways that she never came up with, okay? 2 giveaways never happened. Jasmine, you've been talking about giveaways. If your ass can get over the threshold to 50K, and gosh, you've been on that. You've been on the cusp of 50K for I don't know how long, to where I would just almost not even talk about 50K anymore. I wouldn't even talk about it. Maybe if you stop talking about it, maybe you'll get there. Because at the end of the day, these giveaways that the Dukes are over there promising, yeah, that's a no go. Okay. Thank you, Miss Pearl. Thank you, Miss Pearl. Okay. But yeah, Olivia and Miss Stella, girl, Stella, I would stay on the curb. Don't get out here on these YouTube streets. Stay on the curb and support your daughter. It's not worth it. All money is not good money, and I don't know that you can stand it. And I don't think your daughter can either. And your colorist, racist, biased, dumbass daughter, yeah, she's not someone who I would associate with. Why don't you go talk to Raquel about why she packed up and jumped off the YouTube streets? Because it's hard to be associated with someone fugazi on the YouTube streets, especially when it's your daughter. But back to you, Olivia. We know what your father looks like. And we know that you don't really know him. And we know that you can't stand him. Why you would find some OG ass looking old pimp. Look, at the end of the day, let me tell you something. I don't care if your mom was a shit brick house once upon a time. I don't care if your mom was a baddie. What we see now in her 50s, girl, if I were you, I would stop partying. Whatever your mom was doing back in the day, that's exactly what you need not do. Because your mom is a couple years older than me. And bitch, I don't even need to talk on that topic because I'm not trying to degrade anyone. But at the end of the day, girl, I don't give a fuck what she looked like. Nobody out here was trying to get her, and we can't go back in a time machine. So it doesn't really matter. I don't care how much of a brick house your mom was. We're not men. We don't care. We see what we see now. And girl, if I were you, I'd be scared. I'd be scared. Okay. I would be using my moisturizer. I would be getting on a treadmill. And if you want to have a body like your mom's, girl, you're not even close. Okay. Your mom got you there. But as far as looking fabulous in her 50s, boo boo, think again. Okay. Think again. All right. Um, Last thing I would be telling or trying to convince your mom is, well, we already filmed her first video and we just don't know what her channel is called yet. Girl, you don't know you need to call that channel Stella with the Boots. Or How I Get My Life Back at 50. How I Went from Drab to Fab. I mean, girl, figure it out. But bitch, what kind of platform? I got a whole ass daughter who's on the YouTube streets making a fool out of herself. Let me tell you something. If I were you, girl, tell mom to hang it up. Tell mom to quietly start her channel, put up a video, not tag you, not have you show up, and just do like all the other people. So like a year from now when she has 10K subs or something like that, but all you're doing is bringing Stella, your subscribers to Stella's channel. And if that's what you want to do, go have your mom call Mom Dukes and see how that worked out for her. But girl, you are a coon and you are a buffoon. Okay? Period. You are what we call on the streets a sellout. But I don't even really consider you so much of a sellout because you're not really in the club. You got to kind of be in the club to sell out, but you have consciously chosen to not be in the club. That's why you feel so unaccepted by black women because you don't accept black women, period. You just don't. You don't accept us. Therefore, why should we, if you don't consider yourself, why do we need to accept you when you're not even trying to be in the club? Like why, like Chris Brown says, why are you hating from outside the club when you can't even get in the club? Okay. 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 Girl, be good where you are. I bet you those white people aren't going to have you over for dinner. I bet you these white people don't want you dating their son. Girl, we've never seen you with a white guy once. You know why? Because when a white guy takes your old sloppy, ignorant, uneducated, thoughtish ass home, they're going to be like, what happened to the girl at the bank? What happened to Jessica that you went to high school with? Who is this? Who 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 is this girl with the 3 black kids? Oh. Oh, okay, you're just having fun. Oh, okay. girl, you're at the point right now where a man is just gonna have fun with you, girl. You're just a plaything. You're just a sex object. There's no white guy that's taking you home to raise up your 3 black kids with Gerard. I'm so sorry, honey. I'm so sorry, boo boo. And a black man, yeah, he's probably playing with you too. And the black man that would wife you up, he ain't no good. Something's wrong with his ass, okay? Because if a man of a certain age, he has no kids, he's professional, and he decides on you, where you are openly oogling and ogling over other men, you're pregnant by one, you're married to another, you were living with another. Um, are you kidding me? Are you joking? Girl, who do you think you are fooling? Do you think we're stupid out here? Girl, just because you can't do algebra, don't think that we can't. And see, in algebra, they've got something called the given. There's called the X factor, right? So when you have an algebra problem, there's always that bit of information that you already know. It's like solving a mystery, but the mystery is based on X, right? Sometimes X and Y, right? Or whatever you want it to be, A and B, whatever, right? And at the end of the day, X is thought and why is lack of education. Okay, okay, they perish for a lack of knowledge. Okay, okay, period. Because when you have a lack of knowledge, you don't know what to do, right? Well, she can't have a friend because she can't be a friend. Okay. Well, love you. I don't want to say a black man will screw anything. I think a man will screw anything. Black men are not dogs, and black men are also not sexual creatures. You know, unfortunately, the rub and the stereotypes are that black men are studs, and that's what they were brought here for, to work and to produce children. They saw that black men were beefy and bulky and hunky, and and also indigenous brown people that they decided to enslave too. But our men, black men are not studs, black men are not sexual objects, and neither are we. Unfortunately, some of us ignorant folk decide to make ourselves into sex objects to kind of play back into that stereotype. That's what the large big ass has something to do with. Some of us definitely have big ol' asses, and that's just what it is. But talk to someone who got that big ol' ass honest. At the end of the day, sometimes people realize, well, look, I can make some coin off this, or I'm gonna play it up, or they're just lost. You know what I mean? They're lost and they objectify themselves. But at the end of the day, no, black men won't screw anything. A decent black man is protective over his sociage, okay? Um, but a man, I do believe men don't mind to fuck. Okay, they don't. But so I you know, no shade to you, love you, but we gotta protect everyone. I just don't want to let a stereotype like that just fly out because that's just not necessarily true. Men, period. They love some puss, and that's what we were. I don't say that's what we were made for, but that's a pleasure that was given to us. Um, However, it's not just black men, it's all men. Girl, some Latinos, they love some sex too. Asian men. Girl, are you kidding me? Indian. Who invented the Kama Sutra? Okay. The our South Asian folk developed a whole damn science around making love called the Karma Sutra. Okay. So trust and believe, or Kama Sutra. Um, Trust and believe sex is loved by all. But see, being around people like Olivia really brings out some of the worst elements. Um, and I always say this, guys, you just have to watch her channel, number one, for entertainment purposes. Don't take that trick seriously. She is here to push buttons. She's dumb, but she's not stupid. She knows how to push buttons, but at the end of the day, the chick is not smart. If she were smart and thinking about her future, she would be making more money. Okay, I wouldn't be doing everything I'm doing for the pennies that she's making. Because, girl, you could go get you a $12 or $15 an hour job to make what you make, from what I understand. And it's not worth selling your soul and having such an awful reputation on the internet for not enough coin. That just would not be enough coin for me to completely sell myself out. But you keep thinking what you're thinking. You keep thinking that the length of your tired ass damaged ponytail makes you into something that you're not. You're just a bitch on the street, just like everybody else. Okay. And a fat one in poor health at that. Okay. And you should hope to make it to 50 the way you talk about people of their 50s. You should be hopeful and pray that you get to be your mother's age, because the way you talk about the 50s, you, girl, I would get on my knees and tell the good Lord that I'm so sorry. All of y'all who want to talk about age, you better pray that you get there, because since you detest it so much, the universe is funny like that. They'll find ways for you to not get there. Okay? So if I were you, I would reverse the curse and get some better dialogue and have some more respect for the journey. Because if you want your journey cut short, if you just want to ride it high in your 30s, you just go right on ahead and keep doing what you're doing. And then all of us will be able to go out and continue to have the fun. And we're like, remember that old crazy big light skinned thought who used to be out here? Girl, oh yeah. Bless her little pointy head. Oh, yes. Well, that's what happens when you do powdered sugar, or that's what happens when, girl, you think a healthy food haul consists of salami and honey turkey and chocolate cake. Okay. Okay. When you think exercise is walking to the bathroom and taking a shit, girl, I'm done. Olivia, girl, next time you want to get out here and poke some fun at some black women, don't. Okay? Keep it topical, keep it cute, or put it on mute. We're not doing the racial thing. Okay? Don't pick on the home team, honey. I don't see you acting and cooning for the white folk. But you want to act and coon for us? Bitch, we didn't ask you for that. All we asked you to do was make some damn macaroni and cheese and learn how to make a chicken, okay? We just want you to cook and take care of your kids and do mommy channel shit. It's look, period. That's all I'm going to say on it. You may not like it, and that's on per. I don't care. I am not here to please anyone. I am not a pleaser of man. I am a pleaser of, okay? And I call it how I see it, and I give you whatever I give you on this day, and this is what's coming out my mouth. I had no prepared words other than of disgust this morning. Now Keisha, girl, I got to always do my home, like I got to not so much my homework, but I watched the video. Yes. You got chocolatey children. If I were you, it's very dangerous and it's risky for you to be making them think negatively about their beautiful brown skin and calling them mixed. I'm sorry, when they see their father, who is not, look, at the end of the day, Gerard could be Cuban. Gerard could be damn from Dominican Republic. Gerard could be from Venezuela. He could be Mexican. He could be anything, right? Because understand, there are people of chocolate variety all over South America. Okay, go to Brazil, go to Colombia, go to Panama. Okay, go to Mexico. Okay, period. Generations on generations on generations. Now they have their own sets of prejudices and racial inequality. But at the end of the day, Gerard very well could be Latino or Latinx, whatever you want to call him, right? But he's not. He's from Texas. Okay. He's a black man and he's African American. And that's it. That's it and that's all. Okay. Puerto Rico. I have family of the first generation period. Like I've got Mexico, Panama, Puerto Rico, Venezuela. I've got family all in Latin and South America. Well, and of course Haiti is in Latin America. We had that conversation last week. Anyway, but at the end of the day, you're calling your kids mixed, and I think you're referring to the white part. Okay. Does that make you feel better because your kids are of a chocolate variety? you calling them mixed. Well, their grandmother is white. Bitch, you're not white. You are a mixed woman. And in these United States of America, they call you black, honey. They call you black. I don't know if you call you black, but they call you black. You show up somewhere, you're a whole black woman. Trust and believe. And with your ignorant ass, I guarantee you, I show up behind you, girl. They'll be like, ma'am, can I help you? I'm like, oh, I think she was here first. I think she was here first, okay? Girl, let's not play that game. Because trust and believe, honey, I don't care how you think, girl, that ignorance, that non-educated factor, that 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 demeanor that you have, girl, every time, I guarantee you, you can play Karen all you want. I guarantee you, I'm standing online with you. I already know who's going to get addressed first. Period. Because you just don't have it, honey. You don't have it. And until you get it, um, you're going to still be trying to figure out that factor for X, and it's because you don't accept you. You don't accept that which is in you, and you downplay it so much to the point that your lack of self-esteem shines through. And bitches with confidence and who know who they are, there's just an energy. And your energy is not of is of one that commands respect. It's one of, can I help you? Do you need some help? People are trying to figure out like why you're here and how quickly they can get you out the store. Okay. When you show up to grocery stores right before they're about to close on Thanksgiving, unlike a proper decent mother that knows that Thanksgiving. If you didn't know this, I'm telling, this is a little trick. Thanksgiving is the last Thursday in November. Period. It doesn't matter what the date is, right, Fifi? It doesn't matter what the date is. It's the last Thursday in November. Okay. Labor Day is the first Monday in September. 4th of July is 4th of July. Okay. You need to get your shit together. Thank you, never mind. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate that. Z and A, good morning. Everyone coming in, good morning, good morning, good morning. You are unprepared, and that's why her kids don't look mixed. What's her point? They black. Absolutely. And they will treat you that way. I don't care if you are Cuban and both of your parents are Cuban. If you look like me or you look like Gerard, at the end of the day, they're going to treat you like a black person. I don't care if you can speak Spanish, Mandarin, Japanese, and damn German. You're a black man. Period. They don't care that you can speak a bunch of languages. They'll just say, oh, fancy Negro. Okay? Fancy. They don't care. When someone doesn't like you because of your skin color, you could sit up there and do magic tricks. It doesn't matter. It's all you all gonna get treated the same. It doesn't matter if you got that curly hair. It doesn't matter. Guys, I told you the other day, watch that Colin Kaepernick movie on Netflix. Homie had 2 white parents. He was adopted, right? And at the end of the day, he got treated, no matter he was the light-skinned one, no matter he was the good-lookingest one, no matter he played every damn sport in his high school. He played football, he played basketball, he played baseball. He was good at everything. But where he got rejected by he was so good looking as a young boy, right? So good looking. Yeah, they didn't, and I want to be a quarterback. I want to be a quarterback. I want to be a quarterback. That's what I want to do. I want to be a quarterback. Well, what did he end up being? A quarterback. But again, the light-skinned trouble one, see, according to this movie, I guess according to him, he loved Allen Iverson. And Allen Iverson fought for the culture. Allen Iverson fought to be himself, right? At the end of the day, when he decided that there was just too much black on black violence, it was okay for Tim Tebow to take a knee in honor of the Lord, but when Kaepernick took the knee in honor of saving our black folks and the injustices for our black people and how they get treated by the police and the violence that we are enduring in when I am one of the wealthiest quarterbacks and I am a leader on my team. He was vilified when he took his big afro and made it down to cornrows. What? The light skinned didn't matter. The half white didn't matter. The white parents didn't matter. They just made it the cartel of the football owners. They just made it so he didn't have a job anymore. You about to lose your job, okay? Thank you, Jenna. Thank you. You about to lose your job. Olivia, stop cooning. Stop cooning and see where your audience is at. Come hither and tell us if you're pregnant or not and see who sticks by you and who doesn't. Okay. Let me get to Keisha real quick. Girl, Keisha put up another video. She said the lives. Oh my God. It's the lives. It's the lives for me. Keisha, go live every day if you want to. Um, Keisha went back to vlogging on the floor. We were following Jory around. Jory is so cute. Jory, if I had to say I have a fave, it's Jory. Jory is adorable. All the kids to me, I love. I think they're so freaking cute. I do. Um, they were eating popcorn. Jory was eating popcorn and wiped her hand on Keisha's sheets. I was like, Keisha, girl, them salty ass sheets. Who cares? Look, why are the kids eating in the bedroom? Is it because your bedroom is right off from the kitchen? Girl, you damn near have your bed by the stove. I mean, that's that apartment, okay? Who takes the back bedroom when the kids are in the front? So you are back in your bedroom. And look, I don't know the layout of your apartment, but I've just seen what you've shown us. And we know, and based on what I've seen and observed in watching your videos, my assumption is that your bedroom is right there by the kitchen. And the two other bedrooms are closer to the front door. I mean, that's just obvious. Like I was talking about algebra, right? You know, kitchen there, and you always walk to that room. So we just, girl, this is not news, right? At the end of the day, I don't care where my bedroom is. I'm going to be closer to the door than my babies. Okay. Period. All right. I know Jasmine is all the way in the back too. I don't understand home builders that build family homes with bedrooms for small children in the front of the house. Like, I just don't get it. I would have all kinds of latches and all kinds of stuff at the front door. And like, we barely even use our front door. We go out through the garage because even though it is our front door, but we don't have that problem here. We are closer to the front door than our daughter is. Someone would have to pass us first before they get to my kids. You know what I'm saying? Like, these people who've got bedrooms way in the back, like, that's just weird to me. But I understand you buy what you buy or you rent what you rent. But anyway, she started back to floor vlogging. We saw lots of floor. We saw Jory. Lesmore, you're supposed to protect your kids. Absolutely. And the floor plan's what the floor plan is, but I don't know. Me personally, I just couldn't sleep at night, way in the back and not knowing that I can hear the front. Also because kids, excuse me, get to wandering. I would need to make sure I've got some sort of extra latches because, you know, when kids get to be a certain age, they want to play with doorknobs, unlocking doors. They want to do what they see their adults do. And I would be concerned. I would make, you know, but look, not my problem. Okay. Um, so anyway, um, girl, they were in the bedroom. Have you seen the crayon all over the walls? These kids have crayoned all over that apartment. Okay. Keisha, you should be ashamed of yourself. I'm telling you, you're going to have a problem on your hands when it's time. I know you got that product that you did a promo for where it got all the paint off, but you should not be normalizing and allowing your children to crayon the walls, because guess what? When they get to school, they don't know that they're not supposed to do that. So you're going to have a problem on your hands. Or when they go visit someone's house who might have matte finish on their crayons, matte finish on their walls, when they go crayon over to JoJo and Jill's house, um, or they go over to Latoya's house to go play with the kids, they're gonna be mad. They're gonna be mad, and those are the kids that can't come over because they don't know how not to fuck up people's furniture and stuff with crayons and markers, right? You need like whatever. I mean, to me, when they've crayon the wall, that's when you clean it off, you pop hands, and you say no. Now, I'm not saying she doesn't do that. Maybe she does, but the walls do not indicate that because the visual is of the crayon marker, so they're still seeing that. So whether they got popped or not, it's still there. Therefore, the message is lost because it should disappear and the walls need to be clean. Okay. When you clean off the walls, that lets them know that that's not okay. When you leave it there like it's artwork, it's a mixed message, right? Okay. Cyber Monday was still going on. I don't know if it's still going on after, like, girl, everything was $10 off. Okay. Um, she got to writing and she's finished the first chapter. I was like, girl, you're like a voracious writer. Chapter 1 is complete, guys. Jeremy has 3 things he wants to say. This ebook, she's not going to have any regrets. She says the last editor was like, well, take this out. Don't say this. Don't say that. Da 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 da. She wants it to be unfiltered. So are you saying you're not hiring an editor? You're just going to put this out? She said the other day that she journals every day, so it's really easy for her to write. I believe that. I believe that Keisha is literally sitting there talking into a microphone and letting it she's dictating, and then probably going, if she's smart, that's what I would do. Somebody who thinks like she does and talks as much as she does, that would probably be the best thing to do, to talk into something that's going to transcribe the madness, and then you can go back in, read it, and edit it. She said her best friend, is that Ariel, is going to be reading it for her. Jeremy could care less. He's living. She has to give him just enough to justify giving him 50%. She has moved Cue the Relations, I think, over to Ladylike Apparel. I think. I don't know. She was talking about reading it. You got to read one. I think she saw a little bit of sales for Cue the Relations, and you can thank me for that. Any of her goody goo goos out there who are watching, any of her bone collectors, note takers, and idiots out there watching my channel, let her know that the book club actually might be responsible for some of the sales of that Fugazi book. She has a whole nanny, and no one cleans the walls. Absolutely not. Absolutely. Good morning, Paris. Good morning. Good morning. It's early out there by you, girl, or you must be getting ready to work out. Okay. She must see, that's what bosses do. Get up, get dressed, show up, cuz you know what, the early bird catches the worm, okay? All of you late sleepers, Keisha was sleeping last week till 2 o'clock in the afternoon. That is either a sign of depression, lack of initiative, lack of boss assness, okay? Cuz only boss ass bitches get up early. I'm up at 5:30. I overslept this morning and it was 5:45. Okay. Bad bitches get up early because we handle our business, right? Okay. Okay. 2 o'clock, girl. What? 2 o'clock? Who does that? You must be a woman of leisure. Okay. Um, Girl, Ashlyn, let me tell you something. She said she wanted us to know of a man who is not even on your channel. We know he's around, but at the end of the day, he's not really part of your channel, other than the fact he's whatever, right? You had to let us know the babe was gonna be back soon. We don't care. He's not part of the channel. That's like me all of a sudden on my vlog channel stating a random fact about my husband. Not that no one cares, but he's not profiled. No one's checking for him because he's not really on there like that. It's my vlog, not a family vlog. Like, we're together and he shows up sometimes, but it would be weird if you went to one of my vlogs and you saw him versus me. That would be more like a takeover, right? No one cares the random details. And honey, we already follow him on Instagram and we know that he is getting blazed somewhere. And he was doing piss poor attempts at trying to ride a skateboard the other day. And I wish girl, it looked like he was about to fall. I wish someone would have caught him falling. Missed breakfast and lunch. Um, Up at 5:45 every morning. Cause yeah, you got to get these days started early. Um, she said that because she's getting heat with him and Callie. Too bad. That's your girl. Stop talking about him. I would just ignore it. See, people are being fueled by batteries. And you have certain people that hit certain buttons and then activate the battery. Okay. I had to talk to an adult yesterday about having a battery put in their back. Um, Not here on the YouTube streets, but I had to talk to a whole grown up about the fact that they were activated, and that's your fuck up. Okay. Period. You know what I'm saying? Like, control yourself. All right. You don't want people talking about your man? You think you're the only one who can talk about him? Good. But understand, you talk about him so much that like, I mean, I've been following him since last year. So I follow him on Instagram. He doesn't have anything up on his YouTube channel, but at the end of the day, girl, we already know where he is. And I don't know if he's coming home or not. Not my business. I don't care. I don't care. Girl, I wish I would sit up here and tell people the whereabouts of my man. Bitch, he's at fucking work. That's it. If he's not at work, he's with me. Period. You know what I'm saying? Like, why are you reporting on your man? That's your man. But she must not realize that. She's the one, you know what? Instead of me saying like she's the one true girlfriend. Can we remember how she said that? I'm his one true girlfriend. What does that mean? Can you guys tell me that? Um she says that she's going to be unfiltered. It's her story. Something happened. It was very traumatic, and it happened at the beginning of the year. And be prepared because this is something juicy and something that you're going to want to hear about. I'm thinking to myself, bitch, wait to monetize your trauma and your pain. Like, you're selling it like it's a fight, like it's a pay-per-view fight. So it was so traumatic that a year later, you put a coin attached to it, and you're not going to want to miss this. You are, like you said, girl, you're clever. Okay, clever, but not clever enough to have birth control. This girl said, so as she is still using ovulation kits, Keisha, you can't fool us, bitch. You're trying to get pregnant. If you're look, why do you care so much about your hormones right now? If your period is late, girl, carry a pad. Carry a pad in your purse. Like, why are you so concerned about your period and your hormones? Because you're trying to get pregnant. Why are you buying ovulation kits? Because you want to know when you're ovulating. Your shit works. You've had 2 pregnancies successful. You can get pregnant. Why do you need to track your ovulation? Like, make it make sense. To all of us, like OG women out here, girl, we know exactly what you're doing. You're trying to get another baby. And because you probably don't fuck that much, you want to hit the head, you want to get the hammer on the head when it's due. So you want to make sure that you save your couple times a month that Jeremy breaks you off for when it's really going to count when you are ovulating. There's no other reason for you to be tracking your ovulation. And she says that we don't use birth control like that. We use another method. She uses the Jesus, Mary, and Joseph birth control tactics. They basically use a calendar, and she uses her period tracker, otherwise known as, for any of you Catholic schoolgirls, natural family planning. That's what they used to talk to us about. On top of number one was abstinence, like just say no, period, until you get married, because God is not going to bless you. And then for married people, what married people use and what the birth control is called natural family planning. I think state law, they had to teach us something. Motor City B, what's going on? They had to teach us something, I guess, about birth control or whatever. I don't know if there was a state law about that, but what they taught us was how to identify different signs in your body that you could be ovulating, But of course, the safest way was to abstain because the marriage bed would not be defiled, and the Lord blessed marital unions. And okay, and that was that on that in Catholic school. But at the end of the day, this chick is using natural family planning, and she's going to get some ovulation tests. Her doctor is going to do her egg count. This chick is clearly obsessed about her fertility. She wants to get an egg count, which I don't know that they can count your eggs, but they can count your follicles. Um, if they're counting your eggs, to me, it sounds like you're getting ready to harvest something. I don't know. Sounds like you are going, that's not something that your gynecologist is going to do unless your gynecologist is also a fertility specialist or a reproductive endocrinologist. And those are two separate disciplines. And I don't, maybe they have a reproductive endocrinologist in her practice. I don't know if it's like a full women's center, but that's just weird. She's going to get an egg count. Um I just noted, like, why are you so concerned about your egg count and your fertility when you're talking about maybe missing a period? Like, it doesn't make sense. You're either trying to get pregnant, or most people who are not worried about getting pregnant just want to make sure that they're not pregnant, so they'll take a pregnancy test. But she bought some kind of kit with like 70 ovulation tests and a bunch of HCG tests, and she's like, "And I'm not pregnant, guys." Like, I'm just not. Nobody cares. No one cares. Um, Back to the book. The book is going to be done soon. She says Jeremy's going to be back this week. I noted about Jeremy skateboarding on Instagram. It was funny AF. Um, and Jory wants attention. Girl, mommy. Oh, then stop talking. And then now she doesn't want to talk because she wants your attention. Look, when kids, it even happens to me. I don't even have the camera in my hand that much. But there's always a time where you're in the middle of doing something, or you just pick up the phone and your kid is going to come and interrupt you. And really, they see someone else getting your attention and they want it. It doesn't mean that they're attention deprived. Let's not get it twisted. I'm not saying she's depriving her kids of anything. All I'm saying is this, is that kids want your attention when they want your attention. They're children, right? And that's what children do. But Jory, mommy, mommy. To all the people, look, at the end of the day, there's going to be times where it's quiet and sometimes it's not. We're moms working in our homes, right? And Keisha, I recall, or her dumb fan club, um, over on another channel. We all know who we're talking about, but I don't reference that person over here. Guys, we're over 400, and I don't know what the likes are, but I still see a 1 in front of it. So if you're here and you haven't hit the like button yet, go ahead and hit the like button and bump that energy for me. If you would, please, I would greatly appreciate it. Go ahead and bump that for me. Jazzy, hello, kitten zombie. Les Moore, Ashlyn Moore, good morning. All of you, Brown Sugar, I don't know if I said good morning, but I've seen you. Good morning, honey. Good morning. Kay, is it Kay Ali? She was running from the girls. Pink Diamonds, good morning, honey. Everyone, Cheyenne, Nubian Empress, Tennessee Hennessy, good morning. Um, Info, Mashawn, Shawnee. I think I said hello earlier, but 2 times. It pays to tell the truth. I really love smart people. She's trying to get that boy. Absolutely. Absolutely. And hey, that's okay. Hit the like. Thank you, Bailey. Thank you. Thank you so much. Um, Pretty Nikki, good morning. And Tidy Jones, good morning. Um, Look, if she wants a boy, she wants a boy. But just like I told Olivia, at the end of the day, Mrs. Allen, thank you for joining us this morning, Mrs. Allen. Room number 8. Yes, girl. Yes. Lee Green, good morning. Guys, just like I told Olivia, at the end of the day, um, and Kevin Samuel says this all the time. I know some of you guys don't like him, but at the end of the day, the devil's in the details. And sometimes it is the messenger. You got to focus in on the message. At the end of the day, this is a woman who has 3 kids with a sketchy baby daddy. I'm sorry. All due respect to the Postel family. I really like Shanita a lot, and I have a lot of respect for her. And your brother is your brother is your brother. I wouldn't want anyone talking about my brother, but at the end of the day, if my brother's out here being sketchy, and he has in his life, absolutely, um, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? If I had a sketchy baby daddy, you got a sketchy baby daddy, and she got a sketchy baby daddy. Jeremy may not be a sketchy person, but he has acted sketchily, right? And at the end of the day, the bottom line is that you are a woman who never got wifed up. You've got 3 children, and you're trying for a 4th, maybe a 5th, 4 and 5. Um, and you're giving wife benefits to a guy who's barely cutting the mustard as a boyfriend. That's foolish to you. At a certain point in your life, men look at you like, what's wrong with you? It's not everything that has been done to you, it's what you have opened the door and allowed. Okay. Keep in mind, ain't nobody feeling sorry for everybody. And just like I said to Olivia through this camera, you, girl, you think someone's coming and gonna take care of all your kids? Have to wake up in the middle of the night? You don't want a partner who's gonna be like, so and so's coughing. As the man in the house, you need to get up, get the cough syrup, get the Vicks, get some water, and tend to the children, right? Maybe that's not your job, according to Jasmine, but as the man of the household and you're tired as fuck, do you want to be woken up all the time while you're sitting there nursing another baby? But you chose someone who is going to be like, okay, that's my kid. That's the only one that I take care of. And the other 4, you can go handle that because they've got a whole father across town. It's awkward. And most men don't want to deal with that. It takes a very special man to deal with that type of situation. And you have to be on a caliber of the type of a woman that a man would want to take that L for. And I'm not even saying as a loss, as a learn, as to open up his heart to another man's children, to father on them like a real man would. Not every guy is equipped for that type of responsibility. Okay. There are some that will, but not everybody is going to do that, especially on some foolishness and fuckery. Okay. And when a man sees that you have allowed yourself to be done any type of way, that's not the type of woman that's going to be wifed up by a decent man. Even a decent blue collar, a decent anything, decent corporate, decent captain of industry, decent millionaire, decent. You think everyone who's going to wife up? Okay, 2 situations. Amber Rose, who I love, Black China, and Kim Kardashian. Who's getting wifed up first? Okay? Let me think of another one with a bunch of kids. Nicole Murphy. Beautiful, former beauty queen, model, ex-wife, all of that. Who's getting wifed up first? Kim, Nicole, Murphy, Black China, Amber. I'm sorry, Amber and Black China are off the list. Period. Okay? Nicole Murphy, she'll get wifed up first. You know why? Because she was a wife for almost 20 years. She's gorgeous. Even though she was over there messing around with Antoine Fuqua, right? Um, canoodling up in Italy when she shouldn't have been. They will get a Nicole because you know what? She's not in the limelight. But Kim will get a husband. Kim said she had billionaires in her DMs the minute that her and Kanye broke up. You know why? Because she's wife material. She likes to cook. Girl, she displayed that damn fruggle, that struggle fried chicken on her Instagram like she was doing something. She's 4 kids. They all got the same daddy. You know what I'm saying? Like you see 4 controversial. I'm not putting them up as beacons of, oh my God, motherhood. Look, they're mothers. They're problematic situations, right? Amber Rose has been married before, but girl, she's the captain of the slut walk. Okay. Black China, yes, she is calculated AF and she's about her coins. All of these women have different issues, but at the end of the day, a man is gonna wife up who is demonstrating wifely qualities and isn't gonna have him looking like a damn asshole out here. So you know what I'm saying? So it would to me, it would be either between Kim or what's her damn name? Nicole. And these are just the first 4 I thought of. I'm sure there are other women out here that we could do this same comparison test with. But at the end of the day, Keisha, you have 3 kids. I would keep it like that until you get married. You have enough on your plate than trying to make a whole entire family with a man who is barely stepping up as a boyfriend. You are giving husband 10 years in, anniversary band, I got 5 carats on my finger, not some fugazi discount tennis necklace from the discount jewelers at the shopping mall. Okay, you got 3 and 4 and 5 carats on your finger and a marriage license. You can show up to the hospital if Jeremy got into a car accident and call the shots. That's how you're acting. Let Jeremy get into a car accident. Let Jeremy break his arm while trying to learn how to skateboard in California. The only person who is able to call any shots is Mrs. Postel, the mother. That's his mother. That's his next of kin. You are not the wife. Unless you have paperwork stating that you are allowed to do such a thing, you're just a girlfriend with a bunch of kids. Okay? Period. Don't be out here having a whole bunch of kids with a man like he's your husband. He's not your husband, and you are not protected. That insurance policy on his good job, on his good freaking job, yeah, that's not coming to you unless he has signed for it to be for you. I don't get it. I don't get it. But anyway, I guess that's it. Like, we're up to date. We got two more likes, guys. We have 452 and we are 2 short of 200 likes. Won't you come? Won't you come? Won't you? Thank you for the super chats this morning. 204. You guys are some baddies out here. Mimi, good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Who child the ghetto? Girl, it says ghetto, not fabulous. Okay. Ghetto fabulous is maybe Black China. She's got her 2 kids. She got a wealthy baby daddy who she messed up and didn't necessarily get to where she wanted to go. But Rod, I think Rod probably can hit it real quick and drop some coins in her account. You know, they're of the variety of I'm still messing with my baby mom. I would not doubt it one little bit. Tyga also, but definitely Rob. She's putting the car seats in the Rolls Royce. That's ghetto fabulous. Um, Putting your kids in yet another car that you're paying for. That's not ghetto. That's ghetto struggle. That's you don't live in New York, you live in Atlanta, and you are still driving up to someone's apartment complex in 2 luxury cars, and you say you got rich ninja problems. Girl, bye. Yes, you well, maybe you do. Yeah. Someone who doesn't know what to do with their money. Kiki from Camilton Road. Okay. Kiki from Camel Toe Road. I had to say that. I'm sorry. I said it. Honestly, no, is it no lie? Oh, excuse me. Honestly, no lie. Okay. 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 Kiki from Camel Toe Road. Vicky Sweets, good morning. I'm tripping this morning. You said she's tripping. I'm tripping. I'm being extra silly. And guys, I didn't have to use one bit of their content. Go figure. Because they say we have no content. No, I do have. I got plenty. I got you. You are my content. Look, one last thing. The people out there that make reactors their content, I don't care. Like you must understand I'm not acknowledging, I'm not giving you any shine, and I'm paying you fucking dust. At the end of the day, if you want to sit and talk about me and get me more subscribers, because when they come over here and see that we actually talk about some sense and you're over there talking about some nonsense about someone who doesn't even talk about you, thank you. Thank you for the promotion. And look, at the end of the day, and I've said this so many times, I'm gonna say it again. For the 2021, you don't need a reason. If you don't like me, you don't fuck with me, girl. You don't need a reason, bitch. I've been dealing with this my whole life. Bitches like me, they don't like me. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. I wish I had a friend like me, but I don't. But that's well, I do. I do. I do. But they're not me. Like I'm me and they're them, right? But at the end of the day, y'all don't need a reason, honey. If you don't like me, it's okay. When people are like, but you're doing this, you did that, you know this person, you're friends with that girl, you don't need a reason. If you don't like me, don't like me. It's okay. But you're not going to nobody puts batteries in my back, okay? Period. I am my own battery. I am I energize myself. I don't need any extra batteries. Just like this iPhone, I don't need a battery for it. I just recharge it. I have people in this home that recharge me on a every day, every minute, all of that. Yet y'all don't put batteries in my back. I don't give a fuck what you think about what I do, what I say, who I'm with, any of that shit. You're here for this commentary. Outside of that, you don't need a reason. You don't need a reason. It is okay. It's just people have to deal with the fact that they're just a hater. Now, at the end of the day, I don't react on people that I hate. I don't. But the reactors who react on reactors, they don't like those reactors, and that's fine. I don't not like Keisha. I enjoy Keisha's show. I enjoy her program very much. I enjoy Liv's Life. I love a train wreck show. Okay, so even though it may you like you take it a certain way, the reason why you take it as hate and whatever is because that's you. Okay. I that's it. That's it. And that's all really. There's not really a whole lot to say on that. I react on channels that interest me. You know, reactors who react on reactors pretty much, in my opinion, are reacting on people that they don't like. Okay. That's the only reason why you would react on a reactor. But whatever. Like, okay. Jeremy isn't hitting a damn thing. Definitely. Like his music isn't horrible, but it's of a certain variety and it's okay. I just wouldn't pay like 99 cents. I have a membership anyway. I'm Apple Music and I pay that one fee a year and I can listen to and download whatever I want. So I don't really buy music anymore like that. I just have a subscription. But I don't know that I would download that. Like no offense and no shade. It's okay that she uses his music as a soundtrack um for her channel. It doesn't bother me. I don't think his music is bad, but there's better. And maybe over time when he's exposed to more producers and things like that. But you know, the time is ticking. And people at your age who've been in the game, some already have hits, or some people are already writing and have successful songs. And you're just getting started and you are late to the party, sir. And you have 4 children and you have a chick out here who's trying to get you some more. So at the end of the day, you might want to expedite and try, you know, but what I'm hearing isn't anything like it's not a bop. It's not a banger. It's just music that sounds okay. Um and maybe you can get on damn Epidemic Sound and get yourself sell your music elsewhere like King Sis. King Sis is very popular in Epidemic Sound. She's super popular on YouTube and has lots of downloads. She has a beautiful voice. Is she going to be the next Janae Aiko? Is she going to be Summer Walker? I don't know. King Sis has beautiful music and she's like the soundtrack to a lot of these mommy channels. But at the end of the day, is she going to be Summer Walker? I don't know. But when you go look at her Instagram, it looks like she's living her dream. She's a singer. She's doing what she wants. Maybe one day, who knows? But everyone is not going to always be star of the show. Some people make their money writing and publishing, doing things now that there's this whole other YouTube world of having popular songs in a place called YouTube. That's a whole world in and of itself. And you know, like the baby mama dance. Who knows the baby mama dance outside of people who know YouTube? But it's a crazy popular song on YouTube. If you have nothing to do with YouTube and know nothing about YouTube, you're like the baby mama dance. What? What is that? Like YouTube is its own whole thing. So if he can corner the market and make himself popular, at least up in here, maybe his music can live in the computer. But you got to get rid of this crazy ass girlfriend. You need to tell her to chill the fuck all the way out and mean it. Jeremy, if you're watching or you're carrying bones back to Keisha, Jeremy, you need to put some bass in that voice and you need to say it like you mean it and tell that hoe to sit down. Okay? Tell her to sit down. Tell her to sit all the way down. and make her so like not scare her. I don't mean make her afraid of you, but make her afraid for the fuck shit and foolishness. Okay, because you're not going to get anywhere, sir, because she's going to be bothering you. You're going to be about to go on stage, and she's going to call you about some stuff that Jaya, Jory, or Journey just did, and fuck with your head to where you can't perform, and you're just going to flop because there's two people behind you that are getting ready to platinum, and then that'll just be another missed opportunity. So, and Keisha is worried about one thing, and that's having a family and keeping Jeremy's balls in her hands, and that's it. Um, yeah, he needs to he clearly he doesn't care because to me, with the type of foolishness that Keisha engages in, I'm surprised that he has not shut her down a long time ago. He must be like, yeah, I don't care. Like, okay, like just kind of like leave it at that. And when people start acting like they don't care, that's when I would be concerned. The fact that he doesn't shut her down like he did last year with Brittany and really show some like you better shut this fucking shit down. Um like not that you need to be afraid of your man, but you need to hold his respect dearly. And the fact that he's not even talking to you about being so foolish, that he's in the back bedroom watching the kids while you're on live making a complete ass out of yourself, that's weird to me. So I don't know what's going on in that household, but it's strange and it doesn't make me optimistic about their relationship. Farah 3281, I spell my daughter's name exactly the same way. Welcome, welcome, welcome to the chat. Love it. That's the Arabic spelling, guys. The Irish version is double R. We spell it with one R, which is the Arabic spelling of Farah. Most beautiful. Okay, as in who's the fairest of them all. Um, okay. Um, Financial stability trumps all of that. Yeah, it's a shit show. Um, and Keisha holds the purse strings right now. So that's another. That's I don't want to say that's the only reason why he's sticking around, but he has to. I guess maybe to your point, if that's what you're saying, she's the money. Absolutely. Okay, I didn't see your whole comment. She's the money. Right. He can't fuck his money up. Because I don't know that she would do that, but she might be the type to say, "I'm going to call my accountant and I'm going to take you off the books," or whatever. However she does it. But that's not. Look, that's weird. That's weird. That's not going to be sustainable. But a lot of these women are track stars out here on these YouTube streets. And let me tell you something. I don't know if you guys saw on my Instagram. I posted Bam with Scrappy. Let me tell you, not that this is something I recommend. Don't do it and don't do it in public because your man might knock you down. She grabbed Scrappy's face and he was looking like maybe just shell shocked. It was one of those. I'd be afraid to go home after doing that. Like, girl, you just did the most to your man. But she grabbed him by his face, and he looked a little shook, and he walked away, real cool about it. But at the end of the day, Bam has a certain amount of power over him. But I'm gonna say this: some men do like that. They like to guys who are a little bit out of control want to know they got a bad bitch that they don't want to fuck anything up with, right? And it is good to have a certain amount of crazy that you're a little unpredictable that they just don't know what you're going to do. That's actually a good thing. However, you don't ever want to punk your man in public and you don't want to embarrass him over and over and over again. That shit gets old. And once it gets old, you're done. You're done because then they get sick of you, right? She's a wife. Look, you can say what you want, but she turned Zaddy into daddy, and she turned wife, right? She did something that was it Erica didn't get to do. Erica was giving wife benefits. Erica was buying homes. She had Scrappy living up in her house. All of those things, right? And what happened? He met someone in a hot tub on an episode of Love and Hip Hop and changed his world. Okay. A man will change things for the right woman who makes him step up. When you're running around being a track star, doing everything, what is left for him to do other than show up and wield some penis? Okay. Go to my Instagram. I shared it. But I want to say it was on site. If you've got on site on your Instagram, but go to my Instagram stories from yesterday. I posted it later in the afternoon, so it should be still be on there. If it's not, then I'll share it again. But yeah, hold on. I don't want to play. I think they were playing music, but
See me happy? Just leave me alone. You see me happy? Just leave me alone. I deserve this.
all these tired women running around. The caption said,
You see me happy?
"This is how I like to be treated by my girl. Inject a little fear in me. Inject a little fear into me, please." Sometimes some guys need to know, yeah, I will fuck you up. Like, I will fuck up your whole world. You won't see your kids. I'm gonna take all your money. I mean, they just need to know that subtext rather than like you don't do that on a continual. But men like to have a certain degree of knowing what they have and not be risking to lose it. You know what I mean? When you have nothing to lose, Jeremy knows that Keisha's not going anywhere. She's not going anywhere. There's nothing to lose there. Of course, he's got children with her, but she's not going anywhere. She's so vested in him. He knows he can do anything with no repercussions. Okay, none. Girl, he could damn near. She could come home to some shit, and well, we broke up for, we were it was this and that and the third. The funny thing to me, really quick, because now I'm really running overtime. Let me say this. The other day when I looked at Brittany's video, it was interesting because I didn't think of it. It was weird that when Brittany notified Keisha that Jeremy was in the parking garage with someone, um, that she didn't really have much of a reaction to it. And I was thinking to myself, it was almost like got smacked in the face. I'm thinking to myself, the reason why Keisha didn't react to it is because Keisha already knew that Jeremy was with someone. I don't know if he knew it was Ashley, but she already knew he was fooling around because that's when she was pregnant. She hadn't told Brittany that she had opened the door for him to fool around. But he was fooling around because he was on his hall pass. Duh. Um, and she was help planning this event. Do you think she wanted this is a conspiracy theory now. This is conspiracy corner. Let me run my banner. Conspiracy corner. Do you think that she had a hand in picking the location because maybe she knew that's where Ashley lived? I don't know if that's where Ashley lived. Only Ashley can answer that question. But why would they be in a parking deck in an apartment building if that's not where they lived, where she lived, or maybe a friend lived? But I'm thinking that that might have been Ashley's condo. I wonder if Keisha steered the event to there so she could have reason to go over there and dip and spy. But the reason why, guys, if you're watching, I had an epiphany, and maybe this was out here, but I don't really have anyone helping me go. I'm just have to figure this shit out. The reason why, and maybe this is like duh, that Keisha didn't seem hyped. Keisha didn't seem worried. Keisha wasn't really moved was because she already knew that he was fooling around. Like, duh. And I was just like, okay, okay, okay. Now it makes sense. It makes sense. When she told her why she wasn't going crazy. But Brittany was like, "Well, it was my bachelor night, my bachelorette night, and I didn't ask her, and she didn't say anything." Yeah, because she knew he was out for the night. She was out for the night, and he was out for the night. Anyway, maybe I'm late to the party on that, but guys, I've only been watching this for like a year, so I'm kind of like everything is all like some things are just coming together, but it's a lot of content to consume, and this woman lives a kind of boring but very complicated life. So it's like you got to pay attention. You got to pay attention. So, um, anyway, guys, I'm gonna let y'all go. I gotta get to work. I don't even know what's on my calendar. Quite frankly, I could be really out of order right now and late for a Zoom. So I need to wait. Hold on. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and go. She probably thought he was at the studio, possibly, or was out with this girl. I heard Candy talking about something that's happening in Atlanta with the mayor. She wanted everyone, if you're in Atlanta, guys, go check out Candy Burris's channel. She was talking about making sure number one to go vote. If you're in Atlanta, handle your business. If you're in the city of Atlanta, handle your business. There's some initiative with the mayor. They were talking about kind of trying to regulate recording studios and all of those things. And of course, Tiny and Rashida were on there and had a lot to say about some of these ordinances that the local government is trying to pass. So get educated on what's going on in your city. Don't complain about it after it already passes if you opt in and not vote, okay? Because voting changes things, especially on a local level. Nationally, we feel it. We get the stimulus checks and things like that and certain tax write-offs and stuff, but you don't feel it any more closely than when you are voting for your city council, your mayor, your school board, and all of those things. So those are really important elections that people skip, and they are happening right now. Atlanta needs casino. That's why I won't give. Uh, they don't have a lottery. She probably thought he was thing. The mayor wants to get rid of strip clubs. Bitch, is you crazy? Um, you know what? This is okay. This is just really quick. It's an unregulated business. See, the strippers don't have a cash register on the side of their hip when they're picking up $2 and $3 and $4,000. At the end of the day, the city is seeing that there's transactions that are when you're making it rain, you're transacting, right? When you are when someone is popping that ass and you are making it rain, there's a $4,000 transaction that the city didn't get to collect 3% on. Okay? Think about that. They want to shut that because it's not regulatable unless like in New York, there's some clubs that have like club cash and you go, you give your $5,000 and you get club cash and you make it rain with club cash. The dancers go and turn in their club cash and then maybe they can pay taxes on it through the club. The club will like a waitress does. So when you make $500 in tips and they cash you out $400 um of all of your total sales or whatever because they're taking out and they're withholding for you. So you just get your W-2, right? These are 1099 jobs. And I think they probably feel like there's losses of revenue and they're probably trying to figure out ways to be able to collect tax revenue on that. And probably the only way they can do it because you are not transacting, like you are not popping. They would have to probably create some sort of a system where you have stripper cash and only transact stripper cash in the club and therefore they can feel like but it's all about money, guys. Even with the recording studios, millions of dollars are being made and that there are people who are running businesses out of their basement who are making money and they're not able to track it because it's someone's basement, and these are some big businesses, and I think they feel like they want to get a piece of that coin. They feel like there is a whole industry out here that is untapped, like the pot industry, right? So we'll see what happens. That's my take on it. But strip clubs, please. All you're gonna do is take a whole lot of money out of the city, or you'll have people bikini dancing. They'll go and be like go-go clubs used to be back in the day, and the girls won't be naked anymore. The girls won't be getting half naked. The girls will just have on poom poom shorts and halters, and you can't stop people from dancing and getting up on a stage. Um, and then you'll have more problems because if women are going to do this type of work, they need to do it in a safe place. And what's more safe than a club with bodyguards and security and all that other kind of stuff? But you're not going to stop stripping in Atlanta. You'll just make it go underground. And that's where it could not be safe for women to be taking their clothes off in a public place where they are outnumbered and such. Okay, I'm not going to go deep into that, but you guys know what I mean. So having it in a club environment that's clean with owners and security and cameras and all of those things make it safer for the people who work in those environments. If they take that away, it's not going to not happen. It's just going to happen in places that aren't going to be as safe for the ladies to operate. So that's that's dumb. That's dumb. That's like saying that's like Las Vegas saying that they're not going to do that. And there is a guy on the side reporting, yeah, because they want that money. They want that money. They want that money. The IRS wants their money, just like they want to get up in our Cash App accounts. Guys, I'm gonna go. I got to get to work. I love you guys. Have an awesome day. We'll talk more about stuff. If there's a topic that you want me to hit on, of outside of coonery, buffoonery, thirsty women who are out here giving all kinds of benefits to undeserving men, let me know. Let me know. Let me know. We'll talk about it. Okay, guys, have a wonderful day. Let's hit up on this outro and wait. If you have not pressed the like button yet, holla at your girl. Do you mind? I so appreciate that. Okay. And say bye to each other. You guys, I love you. All of you guys who sent me cash chats, super chats today. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Any of my new members, thank you so much. We are one step closer to 200, and we are either going to have a coworker, a friend, a sister or a sister-in-law show up and we are going to talk. Okay. So if you want that to happen sooner than later, go ahead. Won't you come and get us over 200 members? And we are going to have a party. I'm gonna pretty much no holds barred. You guys can ask questions, and we'll just talk and have fun. And you guys can get a little, it's just gonna be holiday party, right? And we'll take it wherever it goes. Dion, thank you for joining us. All of you guys. I always see someone I missed. Love you. I know I saw you before, but girl, thank you so much for joining the chat. Did I just say Dion? LOL. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, Latoy. As always, thank you for being here. Miss Pearl, thank you for the super chat. All of you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Have a wonderful day, y'all. Okay, Mimi. I had to stop it for a second. Thank you, Mimi. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. You guys are showing up and showing out, and I thank you so much. I appreciate it. Take care, guys.